because I got a little trip to Europe coming up, actually leaving tomorrow. And unfortunately, it's a business trip, so it's not going to be all that much fun, but I'm starting to pack a little bit. And actually, the girls are going to Italy in a few weeks, so they may have a separate packing video that might be of interest, but we've been asked a couple of times prior to our recent trip over to Italy what some of our packing suggestions were. And we never actually got to making that video, but if there's any interest in how a dude packs for a week-long trip to Europe, this maybe you'll care about this. I'm gonna be there, well, traveling on a Saturday, arrive on Sunday, so that's, you don't have to worry about that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leaving Sunday afternoon, coming home. About 4 days in the actual office, kind of business casual. First day is meeting the CEO of the company, so a little higher end on the business casual. So first tip right off the rip, 2 suitcases for a couple of reasons. Number one, you learn this lesson right away. The very first time that the airline loses or misplaces your bag. So we got the meeting with the CEO day one. So the outfit, the business casual thing that we're wearing for the first meeting in the office, the most important one, is going on in the small roller bag, the carry-on bag that's going to be with me in my possession the entire time. We're not going to lose that one. And we'll put a couple other things in there as well. But the main thing is that we're going to pack light. We're going to pack light anyway. And the idea is to have room in the bigger suitcase so we can bring some tchotchkes back, right? Got to bring a few gifts back for the wife. Got to bring back some, who knows what we're going to find over there. But if you got 2 bags packed to the brim, or you got 1 bag packed to the brim, stuffed completely full, you're not going to have any room to bring anything back with you. So it helps. You got a carry-on bag, you got a check bag, and you got plenty of room. Another thing too is, guys, I know you probably hate folding clothes, but do your very best to fold everything as neatly and as crisp and tightly as possible. It's going to take up much less room in your bags. Just take your time. It's worth the effort. Jams, nighttime stuff. Just take light stuff and, light thin shorts, a light shirt, something, because that's stuff that you don't want taking up room in your bag, but you need it, but you don't want it taking up room in your bag. We're going a little monochrome or analogous color scheme. I got a couple of tie options there. We'll rock the sweater with the collared shirt underneath, and some blue pants. We'll fit the shoes and the toiletries in this bag too. Everywhere over there is pretty good with tap and go credit cards, except for American Express. Don't take American Express, they don't like it. But we're going to be in Germany and around Europe, and we're also going to be in the UK, near London and also Wales. So we got some euros and we got some British pounds. It's a good idea to take a little bit of cash with you, because you just never know what's going to pop up or when you might need it. Some restaurants only take cash. Some taxis might only take cash. You just never know what kind of situation you might get in, and you need a little. So we don't got that much, $50 in the British pounds, and we got about 100 euros. Shove that in the carry-on bag too, so it's always with me. We got her packed up. I should probably polish these shoes up a little bit, make them look a little bit more decent. We've had a lot of trade shows lately, so they've been getting a lot of use. And of course, never lose your passport. Oh, just broke my nail, son. Since everybody's luggage always looks the same, I got another tip for you here that I've picked up over the years. If you ever have your luggage lost and you have to describe it to the agent of the airline and you're saying, oh, it's a black roller bag. Okay, yeah, so is everybody else's. So what I did here is just, you can tie a piece of fabric on there. That happens to be an old COVID mask that we don't wear anymore. Anything to kind of differentiate your luggage from anybody else's. So this is gonna be with me, so I'm not so much worried about this. Another thing is, I think I have it in here. Here it is. It's a little piece of paper with my name, phone number, and address on it. That way, if you lose your bags and you're talking to an agent and they're like, okay, we found a black roller bag, you can just say, hey, is there a piece of paper in the front with my name and address on it? A lot of bags will have that kind of built into the side too, and you can fill that card out, but do that, but also have something inside the bag as well, because you just never know. Now that our carry-on is done, and we're still not even full in here, we got room. We got plenty of room, even in this smaller roller bag, and we shouldn't even fill it up, so we should be golden. Now, you might not be one of those guys or girls that likes to plan every single outfit, and I'm not saying you have to, and I don't like to do it either, but when you're traveling like this, when you have limited space, you're going to be gone for a relatively long period of time, and you don't want to haul a bunch of crap around. It's probably a good idea just to kind of have an idea. I know people with commitment issues, sorry, too, you just got to commit. So I know I'm going to be there for 7 days, 4 days in the office, so we can be a little bit more casual. But the other thing too is, guys, jeans, unless you're an absolute slob, you can wear them 2 days, maybe even 3. We got an assortment here. A couple of khakis, some dark jeans, because dark jeans you can make them work business casual too. We know one day we're going to be in a factory, so I'm taking jeans for that. I got another day in an office with some meetings, a little more business casual. We got some khakis for that. Then I'm going to be walking around London Saturday and Sunday with no worries in the world. So just select a pair of jeans for that. Actually, I'm wearing these on the plane, so we'll toss these in the mix. Actually, I'm second guessing myself because now these khakis are a little bit more cash, a little more comfortable, and they work with sneaks too. So I think we're killing two birds with one stone. If we want to wear them to the office, we can, but if we're going to wear them just walking around London on the last day, perfect. Now we're going to be in these pants for 2 days, traveling Saturday and wearing them on Sunday because we're going to be driving into Germany. So these might be a little bit iffy to wear again, but they're there just in case you need them. So out of the 7 days, we're actually going to be in Europe and in the UK. We're going to be covered with just 4 pairs of pants. These 3 and the office pants, the more dress pants. And then if we catch ourselves kind of a last resort, dire situation, we got the travel pants. Shirts are a little bit different, obviously. We need to have enough to cover us for each day. They fit perfectly in the side here. This is why I pack this way. I put the pants up that way, folded kind of in thirds, essentially. Push up that way. Shirts go on the side, sideways. Socks, white t-shirts, anything of that nature can shove down in there or get put up in the top side of the bag. Another thing you don't want to forget, guys, going to Europe or the UK is the converters, and of course they're different. So we got this is the American plug, but we got the Europe style if you're going to like Italy, Germany, stuff like that, and then the UK, of course, is different, 230 volt. If I can find it again or remember, I'll put a link in the description below to this one because this is kind of good. You can convert from the Euro side and stick it into the UK one, so you're good to go. You just need one with just a couple adapters. So pack a couple of extra dress shirts because you never know what could happen. You might spill something on it, or maybe you're just not feeling it, doesn't look right, doesn't fit right, whatever the case may be, but at least you got options. And then you can obviously wear them just walking around too, untucked with jeans and sneakers. Still looks cool, still comfortable, but I need a couple of extra casual shirts because we only got 5 or 6 days covered. Maybe this one, or wait, well, why not this one that I'm wearing? Got enough socks for the walking around days. You got the white undershirts in here. I know that I'm only going to wear undershirts for a couple of days of the week, only on the casual days, so this is plenty. We got dress socks in the wash, and we're all set to go, but we got one other conundrum, one situation. Gotta take the coat. I say it's a dilemma, but it's not that much of a dilemma because it's not that warm here in South Carolina right now. It's flipping February, so pretty chilly. I can get away with wearing it to the airport and taking it with me on the plane, no big deal. Or we can cram it in here. But we've packed smart. So it's not a worry because we got plenty of room in here still. So what happens is throughout the week, this turns into the dirty clothes bag or the extra room bag. So we can just slide everything over here and magically space starts to open up in here. So we got plenty of room for those trinkets and tchotchkes that I mentioned, or if you want to bring back some British biscuits for your wife, you can stick them in here. We're going to have plenty of room. It's supposed to be cool, damp, drizzly the whole time I'm over there. So I'm going to need a coat. I might take a little bit of a light, like maybe a windbreaker or something if this is a little too heavy. But I think we're good. All right, got the socks done. That's it. I think we're ready to go. Strap it down. Let's see if we don't got it. We don't need it.